This is going to be a very interested manager's field trip. Grove Ladder Farms. Tim Clarkson and his family, the Clarkson family, have their own chicken farm. No better than to be at the Sarasota Farmers Market. We're going to talk to all of them. Hey, good to see you, Tim.
Hey, good to see you.
Wow, we got a lot of chickens in here.
There's a lot of chickens in here. This is where we start our chickens. This is our warm, safe place for all the chickens. So we've got 3 different stages of life going on in here. We order 1-day-old baby chicks through the mail. I order them from a hatchery in Georgia.
They come through the mail?
They do. They've been doing it for over 100 years. They hatch them, and then that same day they put them in ventilated cardboard boxes and put them on a truck, and they ship them right to us. We pick them up from the post office.
Are they clucking or anything
when
they show up at the door? Are they?
They're making a ruckus. We pick them up and we bring them back, and we put them on these clean pine shavings, and they've got clean, cool water that drips down into these little nipple drinkers. And these heat lamps, I'll kick them on real quick just so you can see the warm lights. When they're young, they like it nice and hot, so we keep them at about 90 degrees for the first week or so.
Wow, they're all going over to like the lamp, aren't they?
Yep.
Or they see something else.
And we start them on a chick starter, which is a non-GMO, project-verified, soy-free grain. And it's a high-protein grain with organic kelp and alfalfa meal, and that helps them really get their immune system boosted off to a good start. This is a 1 week old meat bird here.
Yeah.
So these are our broilers. These are 1 week old.
Then we come over to here.
Yep. Come over to this next brooder section. These are our 2017 egg layer flock. There's 600 production red egg layers in this section, and production red is a cross between a Rhode Island red rooster and a sex-link hen. Wow. So it's got the heritage genetics of the Rhode Island red with a little bit more egg production out of it.
Then you come over here. These would be the meat chickens.
Yeah, these are the meat chickens. These birds are 3 weeks old, so they're obviously bigger than these 1 week old birds. They gain weight pretty quickly, and these birds are about to go out on fresh grass pasture.
Yeah.
So they'll go out in the next 1 or 2 days. We'll move them out to pasture.
Why chickens? How did you ever start with chickens?
Yeah, 5 years ago, Chelsea, my wife Chelsea, wanted chickens. And I said, I don't want any chickens. I said, if you want them, I'll build a little chicken coop and we'll get a couple chickens. So Facebook actually did this little pop-up, it does 5 years ago today. And 5 years ago, about a week ago, I was leaning on my chicken coop that held 4 chickens, and now 5 years, fast forward, I've got thousands of chickens.
That's excellent.
Chickens everywhere.
Well, it's been good for the Sarasota Farmers Market, and others and other, events you may do, because, it's a true meaning of, having farmers at the market.
Yeah.
So let's look around. Let's see what else we have.
Definitely.
So these are the meat birds, right, Tim?
Yeah, these are our meat chickens. We call them broiler chickens or meat chickens. It's the same little fluffy yellow chickens we saw in the brooder. So these birds here have been out on pasture for 2 weeks. They are 5 weeks old, so they stay in the brooder for about 3 weeks. We move them out to pasture then. And they're each 12 foot by 12 foot square and 2.5 feet high. And they have, half of it is sided to keep them out of the elements when it rains, so they can get out in some fresh air and sun if it's nice out, or get under shelter if it's nasty. And we move them every day to fresh grass. So every morning when the grass is cool, we'll move it forward a full shelter length. And what that does is it stimulates them to consume the green material. So chlorophyll is good for everybody, humans and animals of all kinds. And it keeps the birds healthy, and it also keeps the pasture healthy.
So the birds are free range out here.
Yeah, the real.
Seems like they got plenty of room.
Real free range. We call them pasture raised. Out on fresh
pasture raised.
And we use these electric poultry nets to keep the predators at bay, like coyotes and foxes and everything that goes bump in the night.
I see.
So they're out on grass all day, and then at night they naturally go up into their
Really? They
eggmobile.
just automatically go up there?
We have to, you got to train them.
Well, this has been a great trip out at the farm, Grove Ladder Farm. You know what we need to do? We need to pick it up at the farmer's market this Saturday, and let's check out the chickens, we'll check out the eggs, and we'll see what some customers think. Here we are with Tim, Grove Ladder Farms. We're off the farm. We've seen the chickens, seen the eggs. Here we are, Tim. Looks like it's going to be a good day. Here's where everything ends up. I think we had a great field trip.
Yeah, it was cool.
And too bad the kids aren't here because we wanted to talk to them too, but we'll get them next trip.
All right.
And until our next Sarasota Farmers Market Managers Field Trip.